Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. No change in the dynamic of Eternum last night as the forces of Yig Dodgers accept Grid's kindest regards, sending the envoy away with parting gifts. And the Syndicate forces of the Censored keep control of the hot tub and maintain the forward observation post of Morningdale. KOTT News caught up with a Censored representative after the fight and got their immediate reactions. Well, congratulations on your victory, my friend, out here holding the forward northern observation post of Morningdale yet again. How do you feel it went out there tonight?
We felt like we played really good. We had a really good showing tonight. They had a really good roster, and we're really happy with our performance. We had a little bit of things here and there that we want to clean up, but for the most part, I think we did really well.
Is there anybody whose efforts out there you might want to highlight?
As always, Haldir did a great job calling everything. Troubled was awesome. Troubled was amazing in this war. Every time that we had trouble area we needed help with, Troubled was there, taking care of it. So I'm going to give a shout out to him for sure.
I'll be sure. Props to Troubled et al. Tell me, are you going to be ready for the Festival of the Campfire coming up on the 28th?
I'll be there. That sounds like a fun time.
KOTT News would like to remind its subscribers of the second annual Festival of the Campfire coming this September 28th. Come revisit the early days of the island by setting your campsite outside of town and reminisce about what the Festival of the Campfire means to you. In between matchups, KOTT News crews were volunteering in the spice fields when an unlikely hero emerged from the fog.
Coming to help you.
For their efforts in preventing the spread of corruption in First Light, Krugs is awarded this week's Citizen of the Week. Turning to the weather, and once again the sun will stroll across the southern tip of the island, barely willing to get out of bed, which will cause an arid dust storm from the northwest to obscure the island and give rise to a 30% chance of corruption invasion. Yet another lineup submitted for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight. Brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, the Marauders of Definitely Not a Shell Company attack the Covenant forces of Trapchat for control of the bear-infested deep forests of Brightwood. The Marauders of Definitely Not a Shell fly the banner of Nirvana and execute one of the most basic of Marauder strategies to induce confusion and overconfidence. But the forces of Trapchat are well trained and keep their strategy simple, regardless of attacker. For them, the bigger the fight, the longer the payout line at the end of the night. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.